Hi everyone and welcome to our channel where we study the latest event on this chart. This chart it will offer online publicly for everyone Ukraine control map continuously updated by people at Project OWL OSINT. So you guys can find them on at Project OWLOSINT, and it's public online, and we will share the link for it under this video. We can see clearly that there is two groups fighting in this war, the blue team and the red team. Due to the respect for the fallen one in this war, because we are against any war, we will not name the red team the Russian team or the blue team the Ukrainian team. We just name them by the color blue and red. And may all the fallen one in this war, soldier and civilians from both sides, their soul rest in peace. Life is short for war and all this conflict, and only if you can imagine all this energy and effort in this confrontation, if it was used for building this earth, they would be capable to build a spaceship and travel across the universe instead of losing this life meaninglessly, like how it's happening right now. So we can notice that the red team is concentrating its force on this side, and the blue team is trying to hold the red team. So it's super clear for anyone watching that the red team had the upper hand from it. He have severely concentration here, concentration here, concentration here, and now we wonder why there is concentration here in Poland. Close to Poland. Maybe Poland is a second target for the red team. Maybe yes, and also Finland might be the second target for the red team because we have concentration of the red team all over here. And also we can see from this map that the red team have a spread and backup all over. And if we want to add China to the equation, so the red team will have an upper hand. Whatever Europe and the US will offer the blue team, the red team have the upper hand on all levels. Now let's dive in for those two regions, the main key in this war. The blue team advanced on this land after the red team did retreat to the river. Here we have a river, and the red team retreated all the way to control the line better, and the blue team managed to go all the way and hold the line in the river. And we can see that they are holding the line in a city called Kherson, and the other red team, the blue team, is holding the line in the back in those cities, and in the same time the river is in the middle. So this line here is a little bit stable, we can say, but the biggest confrontation is happening in a region called Bakhmut, whatever you want to name it. And we can see it here that the blue team have a lot of groups gathering their forces here. It got my attention, those two teams. This first team is Dozokhar Chechen fighting for the Ukrainian, and we have also Chechen fighting for the Russian, which are the red team, and Ukrainian are the blue team. And here we can see the Wagner group, which is a private military holding all those ones. So the main key fighter for the red team is this group, and all this one are in the defense situation to hold this group not to enter. And we can notice, if we watch the lines carefully, we can see that this group, the red team, did manage to push all the way here and force the blue team to retreat from all this region. And at the same time, we can see that wherever there is an advance for the blue team, there is a retreat in red team. In advance for the red team, there is a retreat in the blue team. And it seems like in the coming few days, all this region here might fall, and it will be held on this line. And let's give it a month or so, all this region might fall. And if this region fell, there is an open land for the red team to advance fast toward Kiev. So Kiev is here in this line, and if this region fell, there is no significant resistance in here. Now, regarding this region, it's called the Ukrainian, the blue team counterattack in Kharkiv. We can see that it's a huge line to hold, and the military is spread in the front line, and at the same time there's backup in the back and backup for the backup in the far back. So if one of this whole line break, it will be a weakness for all this line to be held. It's a huge line, miles after miles after miles to hold, and it look like the red team have the upper hand in it because of supplies of men and supplies of weapons. The blue team was struggling from day one in men and in supplies of weapons. Now, if we go back to the bigger picture, we can see that the red team stretch all the way, and if China joins with the red team, it will be an infinite of supply of men and weapons, while Europe is so small and the US is a little bit far. There's a big ocean which separates them, so the supplies, no matter which come from the US, it might be late in case this front line did break. Now we can notice that the red team is concentrating his forces in this region, and also it secured this ocean and this island. This island is called Crimea, I think. And we can see that the red team is spreading all over here, like if the goal of the red team is controlling all the Black Sea. And seems like the war is happening. If you can see the red lines, and the red team have an advanced spot here. It's 113 mortar rifle battalion in a region called the Tiraspol, and then so it will be easy for the red team to come all the way here and this team to control them, to help them to control, because we have a lot here, and here we have also a barricade. So this region is the weakest in this war for now, and seems like the red team want to pass all the way here, and already there is threatening for Moldova, I think, and Romania, Bulgaria, and Istanbul. Seems like it's the main goal of the red team. Now the blue team, it's managing and holding the line till now in a very heroic way. We should admit about that. Yet they are spreaded all over the region, and in the same time they have a weak line to hold, and if the attack begin again from Belarus towards Kiev, all this concentration of manpower and weapons of the blue team need to go back to here, creating weakness, and it will create. So the red team next move might be a attack to Kiev from this region, just to ease the pressure from here and to help this line to go. So in general, I still strongly believe, based on calculation and based what the map showing and the numbers of people and weapons, that the red team still has the upper hand and might win in this war. I'm not taking any side with both groups, but just collecting fact and reading the fact as they are. The blue team, it will be a miracle if it won, and the red team, it will be just a normal, ordinary mathematical calculation if they won. Now, working for peace, and the blue team, if they ask right now to push for peace talk, it will be the strongest and bravest move the blue team might do. Until next time, stay safe, everyone.